go. Might help. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, welcome in, welcome in. All right, I'm going to do a little painting for you. Since today's Bob Ross's birthday, I'm going to do a little waterfall scene. And every time I paint one of these, they sell, so I'm just going to make another one. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to try to do it. So I did some prep work here already. So I put black gesso on, and I just kind of took a sponge and just kind of daubed all over. And then I took an acrylic brush, old brush, just kind of made tree shapes with this, with the acrylic, with the gesso. And then after that dried completely, I went over with a clear glaze, linseed oil, very, very little amount, and put it all over the canvas. And then after that, I put on my transparent colors. There's actually some blue and a little bit of black in here mixed together. A little bit of sap green too, just a tiny bit. But I wanted, this is going to be where my waterfall is going to be, so I put a lot right here and down here because there's going to be water. But there is color here, so I'm not sure how well you can see that, but there's paint there. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting painting. So I hope everybody has a good time. We are going to get started here. I'm going to use a couple of brushes. Use a 1-inch brush, 2-inch brush. We're going to use some fan brushes. Oh, let's see. Palette knife. And I have some colors out here on the palette. I have white, phthalo blue, Prussian blue, sap green, Van Dyke brown, dark sienna. What else? Midnight black. I have yellow ochre, cad yellow, and cad red. So, with all that, I think we're ready for a nice little painting. What do you guys think? You guys ready for this? Let's try it. Let's see how well we do here. So I'm actually going to add a little bit more of that phthalo blue, maybe a little touch of that phthalo green. And go up in here. We're going to add a little bit more of this down here. Add more. The heck with it. I'm going to add more. I'm just going to add a bunch. Add more to it. Add a little bit more because we're going to make light right here. And it's going to look like light shining through when I'm done after I do this next step. But I'm going to throw this color in here. This is transparent color, so it's going to show up, or it's not going to show up on this. It's there, but it's, so see all the color I have? It's there, but it's just transparent, so you won't be able to see that. So I'm going to take a little bit of this white. I'm going to pull out some white. Get some white on my palette. And we're going to come up here. And we're going to make well, I need some more white. And white's a very opaque color, so we're going to just spread that around like this. Make this look like there's sunlight coming out behind the trees there and stuff like that, so. And then, let's see, red white will go in here and kind of soften that up a little bit. And then I'm going to take, so the next step is I'm actually going to do the waterfall. Because that is actually the first step. I'm going to make everything working in layers here. So I'm going to take a fan brush. And I'm going to go through a little bit of that white there. And a little bit of the blue. Even though we have blue there, we're going to just do this. And we're gonna go, our waterfall is gonna be like right here. And then you're gonna go shoom, like right there. But you gotta do fast though, because if you go slow, you're gonna wiggle and everything. Just let it, like, it's like somebody pulled the stopper out. Just kind of come up here and go shoom, like that. And you can turn the fan brush over and do it again and go shoom. Like that. And there's somewhat of a little waterfall. Sneaky, huh? Just get a little bit more. And so since we have that blue underneath, it's gonna pick up some of that blue there. And it's gonna give us all kinds of cool little things here. Just shoom. Something else you can do too is you can take your fan brush and kind of lightly go down over it. Like that. And then with a clean, dry brush, we want to take this and we want to kind of just pull up. Just kind of soften that a little bit. Soften it up. Soften it up. And we're going to take, I'm going to build, we need something to hold this in. So I might make a little rock there. So I'm going to take some, oh, maybe I won't take some of that. It's dried up. I gotta get more color. Not bad. Okay, let me get some more of that color out. That was my bad. Way to be prepared, right? Shoot. How is it going, everybody? All right. So, how's everybody out there doing? Don't mind me, I'm just getting a little bit more paint. Oh, there's my color. Need some Van Dyke brown. There we go. Got some of that on my palette now. I'm gonna come back up here and we're gonna make some like rocks and cliffs and things. Right there. Okay, so let's go up here. How's everybody out there doing? Hey, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to make a little rock right here. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that brown color. And we're just gonna kind of, let's see, make a little rock right about there. And you're just gonna hang out right there in the middle, just kind of poking out of there. And then we're gonna take more of that dark sienna, or Van Dyke brown, I'm sorry. And we're gonna make a little cliff. And it's gonna come out like this, and just kind of push this back a little bit. So we're gonna come out like that. And we're gonna have trees and bushes and stuff right about here, so I'm not really worried about filling in the whole thing. But we are gonna put something there, so we're gonna do the same thing over here. Maybe, let's go over here. Maybe there's some little jagged things going over here. Let's go make this here. Maybe that comes out like that. Let's go. Boom. Maybe that comes out like that. We'll throw some rocks and stuff in there. Maybe it comes out like that. Jags. Because we're pushing this we're pushing this waterfall back a little bit, so we're gonna make little cliff things. Hey, thank you. Hey! Hey, Laura. How's it going, my friend? How is it going? I'm gonna throw some more cliff things up here. We're just gonna throw them in there. These are gonna hold this waterfall and need rocks to hold that in, so we're gonna do that. And I'm not going the whole way over because we're gonna have bushes and trees and stuff crawling up the cliffs there. So we're gonna, I think I'm gonna push this out a little bit. And this is just our darkest brown, and we're gonna just kind of fill some of this in. Just kind of push this in. Right there, and we'll come back up to this later and fill more of this stuff in. But for right now, I wanted to get this done. We can even take a little bit of white. Just a tiny bit of white. And mix into that. Get like this, like, marbled look here. We can kind of just come up here and maybe along the top here we can kind of make it kind of look like there's a little ledge right there. Maybe just kind of take some more of that white on there, just kind of bring it over here. Maybe there, that should be good. Maybe get some little highlights here and there. The knife here. Some of that's gonna show up. The light's gonna kind of hit it here and there, but not too much. Not too much. Just kind of bring that down a little bit. Just kind of like we're doing the mountain. Just kind of want to bring it down a little bit. A little bit. There, we got some rocks holding in this waterfall. Wipe off the old knife. Now, I'm going to do some little trees and bushes up here. Oh, thank you. Oh, you just started oil painting too. Nice. Oh, thank you for the rose. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, oil paintings, it's a little daunting at first, but you kind of start getting the hang of stuff. It's definitely a learning experience, I'll tell you that. Shoot. I'm still learning. So all I'm doing here is I'm just bringing out some of this foliage here. And all I have is a little bit of that Van Dyke brown and that black. Midnight black on my brush, and all I'm doing is just putting in this foliage, the 1-inch brush, and just tapping, kind of making some form and shape here with this. Just kind of pop these in here wherever, and just kind of form them. We're gonna put highlights on this, so we're just looking for some basic tree shapes here. We're just blocking this in with darks so that we can come back in a little bit and put highlights on it. Now this undercolor here is usually pretty thick, so then we'll come in with a thinner color and we'll put some highlights on this. So it's all down here. Just kind of throw these in here. And get some of that Van Dyke brown, and just kind of think about how your tree is looking. Like, think like a tree. If you ever look at trees, and you go outside. Yeah, you go outside, you look at a tree. It's got all kinds of little shapes and things going on there. And they're just free. They just do whatever they want. So that's what you want to do in your painting. Make them all free and all that fun stuff there. Put some of that there. Just like that. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of highlights. I'm gonna set that brush down. I'm gonna get another brush, and I'm going to, let's see, let's go into a little bit of, well, let me see here. Oh, let me get a little bit of my liquid white here. Undo that. How's everybody doing out there? Hey, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Wow, thanks. Wow, thank you. Watching Bob Ross for a week straight. This algorithm. Yeah, and today's his birthday, so yeah. Today's Bob Ross's birthday, so I'm doing a painting for Bob. Bob is everybody's friend. Everybody's friend. I watch him on YouTube. I watch him on I have something called Pluto TV where they have like just TV shows and all that. And I have him on there. All kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's. So I'm just taking my 1-inch brush and I'm just dragging through some of that yellow with some little bit of green and a little bit of black. And we're gonna get this like greenish looking color here. I'm just dragging through the brush both sides and just tap a little bit, tap, 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 tap. And then we can come up here and kind of touch, 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 touch. And you kind of go up on top of that there. You know, I gotta dull this down just a little bit. Let's see. Let's dull that down. Take through that green and yellow mixture we got, and just load that brush up nice. And we'll come up here again. We'll come up here. Just tap, reload. And as you're working down, it's automatically going to get less and less, or darker, because you have less paint hitting, so you're automatically going to get some shadows going on. See that? I don't know how well that's showing up there, but it should show that there's, oh, I got a glare on this. Ooh, I'm sorry. I have a glare on here, but you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Thank you very much. Thank you, thanks for the gifty. Thank you. Yeah, tap that screen if you don't mind. And also, if you don't mind, go to my YouTube and check me out over there. We got all kinds of little bushes and stuff going on there. Little bushy things happening. And do one at a time. See, you want to keep this dark part here and then build in front of that. So there's a little dark patch there. And tap into the brush. And just tap. Or tap into the paint, I meant. Sorry. And just tap little. Do one at a time, because if you try to hurry, you're going to make a mess. So I would really recommend doing one little thing at a time here. And work forward. So we got this side up here done. All them little trees. Look at all the depth in there. I'm not sure how well that's showing up. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thanks for the gift. I appreciate it. You don't have to send those. I do appreciate it though. But you don't have to. I appreciate it. And we're just going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to throw some highlights on these trees. Reload your brush. And something you kind of want to think about when you're doing this is your light source. So everything right here is going to be brighter than back here. So I would start over here and tap and work back, because you'll have less and less paint on your brush then. So load the brush up again. Come up here. Just kind of. And just using the corner. Just go up here. Reload a little bit. Tap. Load in there. Just load in a little bit more. That way it's kind of in the distance there, and it's a little darker and all that. You get the idea that there's little bushes and things happening there. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. Wow, thank you. My, oh my. My goodness. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And then I'm gonna work a little bit in here, I think. So I'm gonna take, I'm probably gonna flavor this up a little bit. Let's see. I'll take a little bit of yellow ochre. And we'll start making some other stuff here. Little tree things here and there. Start tapping. All kinds of little things. And we're just building and building here. We're just having a good time here. I'm going to stop about here because I want to make some mist here with this waterfall. So I'm going to go over here now. Let's go up here. And I'm gonna go boom, 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 boom. Some light touches here. Get some trees going on here. All kinds of good stuff here. Hey, thank you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you. Something I want to do is I'm going to take, maybe I'll take a, I don't know, let's see. I'll take a little bit of liquid white. I'm going to go through some of that brown that we made over here. Maybe I'll make a little tree trunk thing. Let's see. Maybe go through some of that white. Maybe. I have like a mixture of white and brown on here, so. And we're going to cover some of this up, but some of this is going to show through. So whatever shows through, it's going to look like we spent hours on this. But we really didn't. Don't tell anybody. It's our secret. You know, I teach classes and I show people these little tricks you can do to make things go quicker and easier. And they are just like, wow, no, you did not. And I'm like, I always tell them, yeah, don't tell anybody. That's our secret, Craig. Hey, welcome in. Hey, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in here and hanging out with us. I say us, but it's just me standing here. And I'm just getting a variation of colors on my brush here, just tapping. Just loading up the old brush here. Let's get some little bushies going on here. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a clean dry brush, and I'm going to take some that white, and I am going to swirl just little tiny circles here. Just moving in tiny little circles. Just kind of work upward. Working upward. Just a little bit. And then we have that, you know, whenever you see water splashing down, we get that mist and everything else there on there. And we got that there. So that's good. Okay. And let's see, I want to make some more bushy things here and there. And I'm gonna throw a little bit more yellow ochre into this. And I'm just gonna tap, and we're gonna make a little bushy thing here. right in there. Let's throw a little black in there, double that down. Just a little bit. Little bushies and stuff. And then before I get too carried away, I'm going to make some reflections. So to do that, I'm going to take a little bit of white on a 1-inch brush. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Hi. Thanks for liking the live. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, tab that screen for me. And we're going to go into, we're going to make some reflections. So we're going to come up here and go, start here and go down, down. We're just going to go down, down here, down, down, down. Just pulling straight down. Make this nice and smooth, and then we're going to come across here. Go across, and it's going to instantly make it look like glass. It's going to be nice and smooth. There, nice little water. And we're going to make some splashy things down here with a fan brush. Oh, there it is. Take that fan brush we used way earlier for this and just... And we're going to take a little bit of liquid white. Just a drop. Go into that white color we got there. We're just going to go... Throw some of these splashies in there. Just... Throw these in, throw them in. And we can soften these down. Take a brush. Where's my brush? I'm going to set my palette down. I'm going to clean off my brush a little bit. So I have a nice clean, dry brush. Okay, hey, thank you. Thanks for the heart thingy. I'm not sure what that was, but thank you. I caught it right at the last second. Right at the last second I caught it, of course. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. There we go. Get some of that all faded out and mystified. There. We get some color there going. And let's set that brush down. Get our fan brush and just kind of make little lines here and there. Maybe I'll put a stone or something in there. Oh, yeah. Let me show you. So we can make rocks in there. I'm going to put maybe some rocks on the side here somewhere. So to do that, we're going to take some brown, some of that Van Dyke brown, some white, and we're going to come over here one side there through that lighter color. Then we're going to turn it over and go through the dark right here, the dark side here. Just straight brown. So we got dark, light, dark, light. So what you can do in one stroke, if it works out, you can just kind of, boom, there's one rock. Kind of see that? And we can fix this by just going, popping it in there. There's one rock. Maybe there's another one here. Maybe there's that one. Maybe throw in another one. Heck. And we're just throwing in rocks here. Throw in another one. And with one stroke, you can throw all kinds of rocks in here. So you see how you can do that with just one thing there? So now I'm gonna take, let's see, do I have a brush? I think I can use this one. Let's just pull down a little bit there. Grab that, pull down. Grab that and pull down. And those are instant reflections. Instant reflections. Just come over here, do that same thing. And we're gonna take a little bit of liquid white. I'm gonna go right up here, maybe do some little water ripples, you know. Water's moving, so we gotta have something there to make it look like it's moving around. Kind of load a little bit of paint on the knife and just kind of act like you're sawing a hole in the canvas. Just kind of go back and forth a little bit. And we got all these little reflections and everything, but it just took us just a tiny amount of time. And it looks like you worked forever on it. Let's go up here, make another one. There you go. A little reflection. I like that. I like it. I'm going to actually soften this stuff down here. Not really a fan of this part here. So I'm gonna block this. I'm gonna fix this. Don't worry, we'll be back. And something else you can do, if you don't like something, you can just scrape it off. Scrape it off. Say you don't like this, right? You can literally scrape this off, do a tree-ectomy, and scrape it off. Load in your dark there, because I didn't like the way it was showing there, so I'm going to fix it to my liking. And you can do this wherever or however you want. Load that brush up a little bit, get some of that color in there. Where'd it go? Boom. I wanted to change the flavor a little bit. And you can do that. There we go. Flavor that up a little bit. Just give it some different flavor there, that's all. lot of paint on the brush here. And you're just touching. Let the bristles work for you. You don't have to go crazy trying to get it to work. Load the brush full of paint. Get all of them things going. Just a lot of paint. Get a little bit of that green in there again. Throw some of that green in there. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, something like that. And then I will take some of that brown we have. And we're gonna make some land right here. White. And just kind of graze over it. Oops. A little bit more white. Make that stuff break a little bit. You got all kinds of little rocks and stuff going on there. Same thing over here. We'll make a little thing going on here. Let's make, yeah, let's do, let's see here. Let's see. What can we do? I'm gonna make some bushes. Boom, 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 boom. Just throw these in. Throw them in. We don't really care. Throw that in. And we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to throw a little bit more in. You're just going to push. Push with that brush. And we're just going to make little bushy things here. This is going to be our dark part. So we're going to come in later and add highlights. So you always work. Do your dark parts first. And you come in with your highlights. Let's set that down. And we'll get that same brush we were working with earlier. And we're gonna make some little things here. Just touching. Thing over here. We're going to go above the dark there just a little bit. Kind of come down like that. Down here. Boom, boom, boom. There. I think we have a nice little painting going on there. Okay. And the favorite part, we're gonna sign this bad boy. But I need my thinner. Set that down. How's it going, everybody? Can you start over? I just got here. Hey. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for all the comments, guys. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the gifts. Especially check out my... Yes. Yeah, I'll give you a follow. I'll follow you back and I'll check out your stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. I love checking out everybody's artwork. You guys are awesome. Everybody's awesome. So I'm going to take some of that red and I'm just going to maybe come over here and sign this bad boy right there. M. Okay. Well, the best I can anyway. I can try to get you guys a better view here. Let me see. How's that? It's a little bit of a glare, though. I apologize. Okay, that's the best I can do. But there it is. That's all we got. That's all I had today. That's all I wanted to do. I love doing these waterfall scenes. They're so fun. Thank you guys. Thanks for checking me out. Thanks for hanging out with me. And this only took about an hour, maybe. Something like most of it was just popping in the highlights, really, because you did most of the work putting on the black gesso, and that didn't even take long anyway. So, yeah, I think that was pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Looks kind of mystical. I don't know. Yeah. I think I might add a little bit of highlight to those little rocks we got there. Just add a little bit. Kind of separate them a little bit better. There we go. Just add some. They didn't show up as well as I wanted them to. There we go. There. And on the top here, I really wanted it brighter. There. So what I might do is I might maybe, let's see. There we go. And it kind of looks like there's some water rippling. There we go. Little touch-ups here and there. I think it's cool, though. Looks nice. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, go over to my YouTube. Check me out. If you missed this, I will upload this whole video over to YouTube so you can all watch it. I would appreciate it if you'd subscribe. I'm trying to grow. I need your help. That's free. You don't have to send me gifts and stuff on here. You can just go over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I will follow everybody back who's followed me, and I will check out your artwork. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Wow, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Wow. Some super people in here. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, I apologize about the glare. The way the light is, I can't really move it. But, Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I figured I'd just hang out a little bit, let you guys see this before I wrap up for the night. And yeah, I might do some cleaning of the brushes. Sounds like a horror movie or something. The cleaning of the brushes. I mean, I gotta clean them anyway, so why not? I can hang out and talk to you guys for a little bit. I have some photographs I took. You're more than welcome to paint. Oh, really? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm always looking for references and stuff. So yeah, if you're okay with it, yeah, I can try to do that. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I have a buddy who's a photographer, and he says that he would be honored if I did a painting of some of his photographs. I'm like, wow, that's pretty awesome. I ain't that fancy or anything, so I just like to paint. Hey, thank you. Frankenstein, right cliff. Right here? Frankenstein, is that his nose right there? Oh my god, I think I see it. Is this his forehead right here? And then there's his nose. And his mouth, his chin. Is that it? Yeah, I thought so. Oh my god. Well, that's going to be the name, or that's going to be the thing for this, is Find Frankenstein. See how many people get it. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's great. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that now. I'll be like, hey, find Frankenstein. When I post this up to Facebook, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find Frankenstein. Yeah, I'm just hanging out, cleaning some brushes with you guys. I'm just chilling. I don't have to go anywhere anytime soon, so. Thank you, Laura, my buddy. Thank you. Yeah, everybody go check out Laura. She's an awesome artist. One of my good buddies. We paint together. Always have a good time. Always. Indeed. Speaking of painting together, I know that Eve is not doing the quad squad for a while, and I'm like, oh, okay. But I was still going to paint the it painting anyway, so I'm still going to do it. All right. Thank you guys for joining in. This is just boring right now. I'm just cleaning brushes, but you can chat. I don't care. I'm reading comments and cleaning brushes and just chilling, hanging out. I want to also. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really ask where she was moving to or if she was moving far or anything, because I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I hope it's a good thing that she's moving. I don't know. I don't know really anything. I just know she's moving, so I hope it goes well. Hopefully everything goes smooth. Because I know moving can be a pain in the rear end. I mean, we only moved like 3 blocks and I hated it. I said, hey, I hope you like this place because we're never moving again. So I'm just cleaning these brushes up here quick. Just hanging out. Just chilling. Woo! I would kind of like to do this as a class painting. I think that would be cool. 8-year time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm down for that. Just like the normal. Yeah. Would that be 7-year time, I think? I think that would be, because you're an hour behind me, I think. Oklahoma, I think that's an hour. 7 my time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to paint with you. I'm down for that, my buddy. And anybody else who wants to come paint, come on in. Hey. I'm surprised I didn't see this stupid puzzle piece yet. That's weird. Because there was a good bit of time where I wasn't looking at the screen, and it usually pops up when I'm not paying attention. So I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird. Hey, Pam Harold, MC Coach. Yeah, you in 2 more spots. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely down for that. Sounds like a plan. Just cleaning these brushes off. Look at all that. Good grief. I try to get as much out as I can without using the thinner and stuff. That way there's less sediment that gets to the bottom and less gunk. All that fun stuff. You can do it if you want. Yeah! Yeah, I think I'm going to try to do like the viewpoint of him looking up at Georgie from the sewer. I think I'm going to try that. I don't know how well that's going to go, but I don't know. And I might do multiples of that. I don't know. I might do different versions. I want to do one of him in front of that old dilapidated house. That creepy old house. Yeah, I'm thinking I can do that. Cool, Barbara G. Yeah. Yeah, she can come out. She can come paint too. Shoot. I don't turn anybody down for painting. The more the merrier. Heck. Get them all in here. Yeah. If they want. I mean, if not, that's fine too. Or as many people that can fit in the squares in it anyway. I mean, we can have a paint party going on. Sweet. Sweet deal. Awesome. Sounds like a plan, Stan. yeah, I'm just letting you guys check out this painting, and this one will be available on my Square site. I don't know how many people use Square, but yeah, I make it nice and easy. Say all you have to do is click on it, and the payment thing is all right there and everything. So I'm still learning how to use stuff. That's what I use for whenever I'm at shows. Oh, there's the puzzle piece. There it is. Puzzle piece. There we go. Hey, locksmith. What's up, man? How are you? Haven't seen you since, I think you were in the last live I did. I think. What's happening? Oh, we just finished up this awesome painting. It's based off of Bob's, what is that one? Waterfall, Graceful Waterfall. Something or other that I absolutely love, and I did it like 3 times now. Each time I do it, it sells, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it again. So yeah, it's fun. I love doing this one. There's another one I want to try. It's like got a purple hue to it. I forget what it's called. It's like forest waterfalls or something. I forget, but it's got like purple instead of blue, and it's got the purples and the greens and stuff. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thanks, sir. Side of the falls. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, you see it. Yep, yep. Maybe it's not going to be too hard for people to find it. This is called Frankenstein Falls. That's right. Just cleaning my brushes. Okay, almost done. I usually try not to clean my brushes with the thinner during the painting, because the brushes hold a lot of thinner in it. Even if you dab out on a paper towel, it takes a while to get it all out. Yep. Yes, sir. Clean this fan brush off. Wow. Yeah, I keep looking at it now, thinking, if you look, this kind of looks like the wolf man, because there's his forehead and there's his nose, and it looks like he's yelling because there's that indent. His mouth is open. Kind of looks like the wolf man. He's yelling at Frankenstein. Or maybe it's the mummy. I don't know. Something. For sure. Yeah. You can make anything up that you want, right? Shoot. You can find all kinds of stuff. Maybe Sasquatch is living in here somewhere. I always comment on Harold's stuff and say, hey, Sasquatch needs this, or Sasquatch needs a cabin. You know, where's Sasquatch? Definitely looks like someone yelling. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool. Maybe it's one of those heads from Easter Island. Maybe he got sick of it and went to the waterfall to let out a big scream. I don't know. He's like, I'm sick of being in the ground. I'm going away. Put my thinner bucket away here. that way. And I'm almost done. There we go. Oh wait, I did not. I have not done. I forgot a brush. Oops. My filbert brush. Okay, now that should be done. I always see stuff at the last minute. Are you painting tomorrow too? Tomorrow is what, Thursday? Yes, I think I will. I plan on it. Because I haven't, it's been crazy busy. Like, I just wrapped up show season, but I'm still busy putting stuff away from the shows. Putting all my racks away, and we've been busy going here and there and doing stuff. So yeah, I do plan on painting tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, so yeah, usually I go on Thursdays. So yeah, probably around the same time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. So yeah, I plan on it. Hey, thank you. Wow, you guys almost got me up to 10K. Holy crap. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the gift. Thanks for the follow, sir. Thank you. Thank you, June. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the gifty. I keep calling it gifty. Gift. I appreciate it, but you don't have to. Go over to my YouTube and hit that subscribe button. That's free. Yeah, I think I'm gonna load this up to my YouTube, the whole thing, and I'll do the time-lapse version of it also, because a lot of people like to just watch the time-lapse, because then you don't have to watch it, like, sit for a whole hour or whatever. You can watch the process in, like, 3 minutes instead of an hour. So I do both. I do the long version and the time-lapse, so that people who actually want to watch the whole thing can. But if not, they can just watch the time lapse. So yeah. Wow. Thank you guys. Woo! 10K. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much. Wow. Thank you. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I think I will hop off of here now that I cleaned my brushes and everything. Let me clean out a little bit. Ooh. I put my thumb in my paint. That's not good. I'm probably one of the messiest artists ever. Oh, man. Oops. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Alrighty. Alrighty. Good evening, brother. Yep, later. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you. All right. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the gift. Thank you. Wow. You guys are amazing. Can you see this better on this angle? I think there's not as much of a glare, but I don't know. There we go. Let's try that. Yeah. If not, that's okay. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna clean off some of my palette if I'm able to. Let's see. Some of this stuff up here. Okay. All right. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, welcome in. Thank you guys. This was a fun painting, I'll tell you what. It was awesome. And it just happens. When you don't fight anything, when you just let stuff happen on there, it's so cool watching everything unfold. At first it starts out like a mess, but as you work at it, it gets better. It gets better. All right, I am gonna hop off of here. I will catch you guys later. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate every one of you. And I will be on tomorrow night at 8. And I am going to do, oh gosh, I don't know what I'm going to paint, but I'm going to try to do something. But all right, guys, thanks for joining. Go check me out on YouTube, and good night.